Right, a quick video on DNS zone scavenging, which just kind of takes away the stale records which have been there and might not still exist. So essentially what happens is you set a time after it's first registered where it can't be scavenged, and then you set a time where the refresh interval where it's eligible to be refreshed by the client. So the default for both the no refresh, which is the one after it's first registered, and for the refresh interval are 7 days. So after 14 days and nothing's happened between the client, it will be scavenged. So you can do this on zone or on server level. So if I'm doing it on server level, I can do set aging scavenging for, and I can just tick the box and put in how many days. I can also do it by zone level. So I can just right click, go properties, and then here's the scavenging down here under aging, and I can again tick that, tell it how many days to do. And once I've done that, let's cancel that. Once I've done that, I can force it by going scavenge stale resource records, and that will scavenge all the ones which are ticked. So it will be, if I've got the IC support.net kind of ticked, but I haven't got another one, then it will just scavenge IT support. Okay, let's just, what we'll do is we'll also do a little bit in PowerShell, just to show the same sort of thing in PowerShell. So I can use the set DNS server, and then it's just called zone aging in here, and I'll do ICT support.net, I'll set aging, and I will tell it true. And then I've got to just say which servers it's doing. And I'll put in the IP, which is, and then I'll just press enter. Right, let's just double check whether I misspelt something. I'll put ICT support rather than IT. That's me being a bit silly. There we go. And that's added. And then I could also change the refresh interval by using the set scavenging this time. And then I just put in refresh interval, and I'll just put that in. So I'm going to set it to 14 days because I've got people who go away and might not be back in that time. So I'll do that, and then I'm just going to double check that it's come up all right, and it'll tell me what I've got. I could also change the no refresh interval the same way, and then use the get, and I can also just change the scavenging state to true, so it does scavenge, and there we go. And then I can use start DNS server scavenging to start it, to get it to scavenge. So I'm just going to go, yeah. And that's about it for scavenging. That I have now. I'll just go back onto here, and you'll be able to see when I go to properties. It might take me closing that and reopening it just to get it to show up. Right, let's get back to my DNS. And you can see that it's now ticked. And we've got it so that it's all set up. So we've got it for 14 days. Now it can be scavenged. Let's use the scavenging straight. So that's for the tick. Okay, so that's a quick one on DNS zone scavenging.